Result: by 2019, Renault abandoned battery leasing for new vehicles and moved towards battery ownership. The market had delivered its verdict. Customers preferred car ownership without perpetual obligations. Now say, is BAS actually worth it? After everything we have discussed, one thing should have been clear. BAS is not a scam. We can say like the car hasn't become cheaper, the payment structure has changed. But it is also not the revolutionary affordability solution that many advertisements make it appear to be. At its core, BAS is a financial product. And like every financial product, it rewards certain users while penalizing others. If you are a fleet owner, a ride handling driver, a taxi owner, or someone who consistently drives long distance every single day, BAS can genuinely work in favor of you. The lower upfront cost improves cash flow. The monthly battery charges become easier to justify, and the economics may actually make sense. But for the average urban buyers, the equations becomes much more complicated. Because the biggest question isn't how much does the car cost, the biggest question is how much does ownership cost? And those two numbers can be very different. This is where I think most consumers make a mistake. They walk into a showroom and see smaller numbers on a banner, 9.99 lakhs or 10.99 lakhs. And immediately their brain starts comparing the price into a petrol or diesel alternative. But the advertised price is only for the first chapter of the story. The real story begins after the paperwork is signed. Monthly battery obligations, minimum mileage clause, higher recurring taxes, financing restrictions, potential resale complications. All of these factors continue long after the excitement of buying a new car. And there's another question very few people are asking. What happens if battery prices continue falling over the next 5 or 10 years? Historically, battery costs have been declining as technology improves and production scales up. If batteries become significantly cheaper in future, today's long-term battery financing structures may not look necessarily attractive. In many ways, BAS feels less like final destination and more like transitional phase in the evolution of electric vehicles. A bridge between expensive batteries and a future where batteries become affordable enough that separate financing is no longer necessary. But regardless of where the industries go next, the lesson for consumers remain exactly the same. Never buy a vehicle based solely on advertised price. Understand the financing structure, contract, monthly obligations, exit conditions, and most importantly, do the math using your own driving pattern, not someone else. Because a scheme that saves one person